Hey, everybody. Yo, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn my light on. For real. So, okay. I watched like the most amazing movie tonight. I woke up in the middle of the night, which was kind of disturbing. Not in a bad way. Truth is truth. We'll recognize real and fake file. And I just like kind of listen to spirit when they tell me, wake your ass up. Which is annoying because sometimes it's in the middle of the night. Sometimes it's during the day. Sometimes I can sleep all day and spirit is just like, you need to rest. I woke up in the middle of the night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And you know that's true because it's only 4 now. Hi, sweet baby. Oh my gosh, another tarot reader. Hey, sweet love. Thank you for coming through. Come through. Come through. Welcome to my channel. I love it. I love it. I love it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so I can come see your channel. I'd love to see what other people have to say. I don't do my own readings. I get my readings from my people's. Come through, come through. You have a question, sweet baby? Most of the time I do shuffle my cards. The Magician and the Page of Cups. Oh, you've been subscribed? You know what? I need to look at my subscribers list so I can make sure I subscribe to all my tarot readers. I'm so sorry, baby. Y'all know I don't. I'm right, but I ain't right. I ain't right, but I'm right, but I ain't right. But I'm right, but I ain't right. How are you doing this morning? I don't know why spirit woke me up this damn early in the morning. Why they do me like this? You have a question, sweet baby? MSOA. My fellow tarot reader. Y'all, please. Sometimes I'm right, but I ain't right. But I'm right, but I ain't right. But I'm right. You ain't slept yet. Ooh. You gotta get your mind right. That's really like seriously, a lot of tarot reading is like getting your mind right. Oh, well, where are you from? I should ask you. Because time zones can be like really different. So here I go. Stop. You cannot put me to sleep when I'm about to go online. Thank you. They're trying to put me to sleep. I can't see. I see worse without. Hold on. Because I can't see it all. Oh my God. My fucking 40s. Just killing me. So, since you started doing tarot, since you start doing meditation and etc., you've been able to see a lot better. You have a lot more energy. Honestly, y'all know I haven't been on here as much as I should lately. But for some reason, I have the energy to not sleep right now, which is kind of weird for me. I would be asleep right now. You know what? Let me tell you something. Oh my God. Oh, I have something to say about that. The weirdest thing was I would stay up all night and I would sleep all day. I would like be in and out of sleep all day. Like 4 hours here. Then wake up. Then go back to sleep. Then wake up. Then go back to sleep. Then wake up. Then go back to sleep. And I think last night, and no, it's not I think. Last night was the first night I actually slept all night until the time I had to get up for work. I think it just energized me because this is my second time being online. It just gave me this like weird energy where I was just like, well, okay, I got last night. I don't need nothing else. It wasn't even my fault. The Lover's card. I just kind of probably conjoined my energy that I lost. But I also had like 2 days off in a row, and I slept like, oh my God. I was supposed to do so much those 2 days, and I slept those 2 days. Like sleepy. Like sleepy time. Like sleepy time. So it was like a bedtime story. Oh my gosh, okay. Let me say this too. If you have not seen this on Netflix, they have a new movie called The School for Good and Evil. Lord Jesus. And they have like a song. And I was just talking last night about how I like song scores. So they have a song, Who Do You Think You Are? By Cautious Clay and Kiana Lede. Man, it's an awesome song. Y'all should check it out. Misha! Hey, Vince! What you doing, sweet baby? Welcome back. How you doing, sweet baby? That's what I was saying. Like, I love my subscribers. They are so loyal. Can you put my like in my like box, please, baby? Hey, lovey. I've been working a lot. That's why I haven't really been here. And I'm probably up. I'll probably do my lives in an hour. You're not up. I've been working so much. My boss is like, you're the best I got. So he keeps me working. Like, work. Because I have to gain a lot more funding. So I've been working a lot. I want to get to the point where I don't have to work. But right now I have like a dilemma going on in life. So I got to make sure I work. That's like the most important thing ever right now because I have to move. If I don't have a home, I can't talk to you. And that is going to make me mad. How you doing, sweet baby? I know, y'all. It may not be the middle of the night for y'all, but literally it is 4:24 Central Standard Time. I don't even know. So will you pass the exams? You will. Look, God knows what you love. The Lover's card. And I've been pulling these cards out before you asked, even though you did want to ask, but then like felt like you didn't want to ask. But you did want to ask, but you felt like you didn't want to ask. But as long as you put whatever you put effort towards, and like as long as you study for it and all that good stuff, it will happen for you, I promise. You just can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. If you want these exams to work out, it has to become priority. I don't know why I got that, but it's like you can't help what other people say or your test results unless you study for it. But if you half-ass studied for it, then you feel like, is it gonna work out? Like, I don't know if it's gonna work out. Will it work out? But you sure can't have 1 foot in on land and 1 foot in water. You're gonna have to like give it like your all, for real. Because this is determining your future, right? So I wouldn't be so quick to just be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So you should be, instead of being on tarot, and I love you, tarot. I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. But instead of being on tarot, you should be studying right now. If you're worried about the exams, the study part, and it's not even just the study part. If you're the kind of person that doesn't need to study, then don't. But if you're the kind of person that you should probably look over a few things, I will be looking over and memorizing those few things, because you know the key points when you're doing education. You know the key points, and that part is the important part. So study your key points. Even if you read the book already, I don't care. Study the key points, because that's what the professors half the time are looking at, the key points. They don't ask you something about something in the back of the book. At that point, the book is over. They're not trying to ask you who the author is. They're asking you the key points. So study your key points. And the more you write down what you study, the more you advance. Only because when you write something, you tend to remember it for a longer time than, it's like doing math. You have to write down the problem. They say, write down the problem. I want to see how you came up with this. Math is because you have to write down a lot. You have to write down the problem to solve it. So same thing goes for English, math. I don't care. Physics, science. You write down the problem, then you solve it. You write down the question, then you answer it, even if it's already written. That's it. Take your time. If you spread out something like reading, if you spread it out in a span of some days, let's say you only read, you know the next chapter is coming up because they give you a syllabus. And so as you read your syllabus, you know the next chapter is coming up. So for that week of that syllabus, you read maybe a chapter or two a day. Put the book down, because I don't want to be bored either. And then go back, read another chapter, because that day you had a lazy day. Put the book down, because I don't want to read it either. And then go back and you said, damn, I missed a chapter yesterday. You read another 2 chapters. Before the test, you pass the chapters. You pass the chapters you're supposed to read. Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm the same way. I don't like the boredom of reading. And the problem is, if I turn on a movie, the book is going down. If I turn on music, the book is going down. I'm gonna start singing my favorite song, put my book down. So listen to like some meditation music while you're reading. Trust me, sweet love, you'll get through it. Y'all, I don't know what just happened. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what just happened. My card fell, and I felt some kind of way because I don't like when my card hit the floor. The star card. That's that shit. That's all I gotta say about that. That's that shit. It's the advice you need to have. Just read it a little bit at a time. Before you know it, you'll be ahead of everyone. They say, look, the Knight of Wands headed towards the star card. Before you know it, you'll be ahead of everyone. But as long as you procrastinate on doing like the simplest things, like taking an hour out of your day, night, weekend, whatever, and reading these chapters, is going to be much harder than you're making. You're making it much harder than it needs to be. I'm gonna leave it at that. Much harder than it needs to be. Doesn't have to be that hard. You'll get it. Vashanka! Oh my God. Vashanka, where you been? I love you, baby. Where you been, sweet love? Sometimes just reading a chapter of a day keep the pains away. Where you been, Vanshanka? I missed you. I haven't seen you in weeks. I know when I'm asleep, you're awake, and when you're awake, I'm asleep. I haven't seen you. Well, I'm glad I came online right now. That's one thing I know. How's it been? Tell me what you've been busy with. I told you was gonna. I knew you was gonna be busy. You were going to distract your mind from some BS that you was trying to go through and get busy. So what you been doing? Can y'all put my likes in my like box, please? Thank you. I appreciate you. I still appreciate your presence if you don't. But I would appreciate it if you did. I love me some Vanshanka. I ain't gonna lie. You know what, Vanshanka? I'm proud of you. Because you know what? You know what they say? In 434 on my clock or in my country? You know what they say? Thank you, sweet baby. You know what they say? Because a lot of people ask for a reading, but they don't want to like your like box. Well, because you don't like what I have to say? That's probably why you ain't getting what you want anyway. I mean, for real, when the universe gives you something, if you can't be kind enough to like a like box, and then just like the like box, this is what it is. I'm not, okay, anyway, let me move. Move right along. So 434 on my clock in my country. It says you've been trying to do some changing, sweet baby. It's 4 a.m. here. It's 4 a.m. here. I just decided to come online because I was already up. You've decided to do, and you see 4 people. It says 4 people in the chat, but more than likely there's more than that. And 2 likes. I have 4 people in my chat, 2 likes. If you like something, does it affect you in a negative way? Probably not. Anyway, moving right along. I see Vanchanka. You've been trying to do some changes. You working through it. I'm so proud of you. Like people coming to tarot, like, how do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? But the awesome part is the action. You're actually doing it. And the more things that you fix, the more enlightened you get. Because you be like, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. You be like, hold on, wait a minute. Something ain't right here. Action. A lot of people can sit here and say, I want this, I want that. Will my school end up right? Will this? But what are you doing to help yourself? Okay, this person, and I promise you, right before you said, I don't want to read Mr. Tarot, Mrs. Tarot. I'm sorry, I can't see the picture. I don't want to read. But you read tarot, and it only takes an hour at the most. And I sit here for 3 and 4 hours reading tarot and doing intuitive messages. If you take a moment for your damn self, what if you cut one of those tarot hours and then just take an hour in your book? Then you wouldn't be so worried about whether you're going to pass the exam now, will you? I don't care. Read the keynotes. Help yourself. For real, it's sink or swim in this beast. For real, mama bear to baby bear. It's a picture right here on my. And mama bear is like, they're sitting right in front of the water. Like they all want food. But unless mama bear teaches baby bear how to swim and how to catch its food, it's eventually going to have to learn on its own if it doesn't happen. Nah, baby. Vanchanka, mama bear taught baby bear how to go out there and take some action. You can fix whatever you have going on. And some people may not like it, but they don't live for you and you don't live for them. You wake up in the morning breathing your own breath. I didn't marry your husband, your wife. I don't have your children. I have mine. So your opinion is like an asshole. Everybody's got one. So all I can say is, I'm handling my business. Your world does not revolve around them. Trust me. Because when you're going out all by yourself, when you're sitting all by yourself, or with your children or whatever, I don't know if you have kids because I didn't ask. Or when you're sitting with your family, is anybody knocking down your door to come help you? When your baby's crying in the middle of the night, is anybody coming to rock your baby for you? You have to get up. You have to put that bottle in that baby's mouth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. That toxic energy. And then as you release toxic energy, you notice how quiet it gets? You live with your parent. Okay. Oh yeah, we did talk about that. So when you don't answer every beck and call of anybody else, and if your parents are like the people that say, Vanchanka, come do this. Vanchanka, come do that. Vanchanka, come do this. If you just left and then it was a 30-minute job that they asked for and you left for like 2 hours, did it not make a change of just having some peace of mind to yourself? So I'm proud of you. People don't want to think about themselves. They want to think about everything else. But if you pass your grade, that's a positive move forward. And somebody took back a like. That's so ugly. But I don't care. I really don't. You know what? I'm going to let you borrow $1,000 American dollars. I'm going to send it to your bank, and then I'm going to take it back. Okay, anyway. But if these things happen, and I understand you're single, but I also told you don't rush yourself in a relationship because you have a lot of childhood stuff you have to deal with, and a lot of things that's going on in your life that you have to like either get rid of or soothe or something. So consider all that stuff. I'm proud of you, Vinchanka. I miss you, baby. I'm so happy to see you. And you know, you be taking over my chat box. You know you take over my chat box, but for today, this morning, I'm so happy that you did because I wanted to hear from you. I hadn't heard from you in a long time. I really haven't. Y'all, I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. I be talking about your issue too, like online. I'll be like, my friend Vinchanka. But I don't be telling them like the details because details is your business, your business, your business. But sometimes I'll be like, she be on her stuff, you know? Like she has her own thing going, but I understand why you have your own thing going though. There's a lot of, you know, when I was going through inner childhood wounding and I was going through trying to make changes in my life, a lot of things had to change, including me and including the things that went on around me. So I understand, and I'm so glad you're here, sweet baby. A lot of things happen, and a lot of things go on. But I understand why you're man, Vinchanka, we've been working on this for a long time, and I so appreciate you. It's not that you don't get it while we've been working on it, but think about what you had going on when I met you versus what you have going on now. You went from this one person that you wanted to be with to I'm going to fix my whole life. I'm going to correct the issues. And that is why I'm proud of you. That is how you do, 444, how you cure wounding. It's starting from the bottom. Now I'm here. I'm proud of you. So keep it moving. Keep it going. You'll get there. I'm proud of you. And if anybody never told you that, I did. I'm proud of you. So I wanted to come on for a second to just be like, I know I have like a whole slew of midnight or overnight viewers because I don't get on overnight as much anymore because obviously my job. But I love all of you. Like, y'all are awesome, amazing, powerful. Y'all are empaths, so you take a lot of things personal that shouldn't be. But I do the same thing, which is why I have the advice in which I give. But y'all are amazing. All of you. I'm so proud of you. All of you. Being empathic is hard because you're the one that kind of does everything. And for the sake of love, joy, family, peace, devotion, things like that. So I'm proud of all of my empathic people for what you do. Sometimes a lesson can be taught without saying a word. So I'm so proud of y'all. I'm about to go take a nap before I gotta go to work in 3 hours. And so I wanted to get on for a little second to talk to all of you because I love you. I love you, baby. If I can say it, you're so amazing. If nobody ever told you that, you're so amazing. And I'm going to go. This Stacey wants for Hierophant. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining Logic Tarot. If you joined, I appreciate you. You were watching. Thank you, sweet baby. But I believe all of y'all are amazing too. Good morning, Elizabeth. How you doing, sweet baby? It's Elizabeth. Good morning, sweet baby. But y'all are amazing, and don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. Can y'all put my likes in my like box, please? But don't ever stop. Because I believe in you like you believe in me. Oh, you're from Canada? Hey, up north. I'm way down south. I'm in the southern regions. Well, welcome from Canada, and thank you so much. And Elizabeth, I hope you subscribe to my channel so that you can get info on my live. Oh, where are you gonna move? Well, I'm not asking where. What part? What time zone are you trying to move to? I just want all y'all to stay great because life is too hard to be soaking over what happened yesterday. For real. One day I might get into it with my boss at my job, and the next day I'm telling him some good news. Oh, Mary, thank you for coming back. Y'all are amazing. I love you. I love you. What have you been up to, Mary? I mean, I have some loyal subscribers. I love my loyal subscribers. They're amazing. I love all my, for real. Y'all think I don't remember y'all? Just healing. And I'm so happy that you are. People be thinking I don't remember them, but I really, really do. They're worth every second of the time I spent even reading for them. And Miss Mary, I hope your healing goes well because that's amazing too. Like I was saying to Miss Finshanka, I saw Miss Finshanka today too. Peacekeeper, hello, how you doing? How you doing, sweet baby? So I saw Miss Finshanka this morning too. It's my morning. It's Miss Finshanka's evening. So it's 4 p.m. there. So we have a 12-hour difference. It's almost 5 there. But I'm glad I saw all of you. What would you like a reading on, Peacekeeper? I'm about to sign off. So I'll do your reading real quick. But Miss Mary, thank you for coming. I love you, baby. Thank you for coming through. You're amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm for real. Like, they do. Like, I really just, like, Spirit speaks, and like 9 times out of 10, I'm not even thinking when I say it. I think that's why Spirit had me on my glass of wine. Because if I thought about it, it wouldn't come out right. But what they have me do is like get rid of my inhibitions. And when I get rid of my inhibitions, it's like an open portal for them to speak. Sometimes I get annoyed with what they say. I'm not gonna say that. It's not gonna come out of my mouth. You better send it in a dream or something, because I ain't saying that. But I pray for you as well, sweet baby. Thank you, Miss Mary. I appreciate you so much for every second you spend on my channel. You're amazing. But my word is my word, and my word is bond. And if I tell you it, I really try to live by it. And I ain't gonna lie. No one's perfect, but it's not that you're not right either. It's just that trying to force yourself to be right versus just spitting a little bit of wisdom out into the world. Two different things. You know, when I was a kid, when I was a child, I used to hang out with like the elderly. I mean, for real, like when I was like 7 years old, 8 years old, even when I was 23, I'd rather hang out with the elderly. And this is why. They lived an entire life that I have never lived, and I want to learn something from their story. Because by the time I was 7, I was abandoned by my parents. They abandoned me, like literally. And so the only people I learned the most from was the elderly. Thank you so much, Miss Mary. I appreciate you, sweet love. But that's when I learned how to collect wisdom. I started to remember, oh, she said this is going to happen. And the elderly, they've been through a lot of things. You better listen to them. But not like elderly, like they're trying to force something on you. But elderly, like they have a story to tell you. I have some elderly people, like my grandmother that died. She used to tell me stories about how she got with her husband. But she said she really didn't love him. She didn't love him like she loved the guy she was with before him. But the reason why she loved the guy she got with my grandfather was for other purposes. 455. But love, the person she loved, it was like forbidden for them to be together. So she didn't follow her dream. But they got divorced, and he married a whole another woman. And she learned a lesson that day, which she taught me. It's not really sad because she had the best stories of the children she had with the man she didn't love. So it's not that sad. It's not really sad. Because the children she had gave her great joy. And her grandchildren gave her even more joy. It's not that sad. She was just really... She told a story I should know. That when, like, you want a forever thing, sometimes you should go with the one that you love. I mean, and not that you should accept hurt, because if the one that you love is not ready for it, she married a man because of his stability and where he was going. She saw the best in the situation. Like, you saw the best in me when everyone else around could only see the worst in me. They just tried to give each other the best, even though it didn't last, and they knew it wasn't going to. But she gave him 3 beautiful children. And then she had 3 beautiful children and had to raise them on her own. But they're amazing people. And that's all I gotta say about that. I miss my grandmother, but even my mom's grandmother, my mom's mother, she was an amazing woman. All of my parents' mothers, they were amazing women. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of treated, we get kicked. Instead of treated, it's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get kicked. Instead of eating, we get tricked. It's a hard knock life. Life is hard for everyone. Any generation you've ever been through. One thing I know is, whether you believe it or not, spirit is within me and it's within you. Thank you for the message, Miss Mary. Spirit is within me and it's within you. And that's all I gotta say about that. It's just that it's kind of hard. It's a hard, yes, right. And Miss Elizabeth, you're absolutely right. When you're an orphan, it's really hard. Like, you have to like raise yourself. When you're an orphan, you have to raise yourself and listen to you don't get to listen to your parents. You get to listen to the guidance around you because there's no one there to teach you. And someone smart enough to actually do it, they made it to today, huh? We're all alive. Even through the worst of it. Thousands of people died, COVID. Billions of people died, COVID. But we made it. Never should have made it without you. My higher power. I could have lost it all. But now I see that you were there for me. And now I say I'm stronger and I'm wiser, yeah. And that's all I gotta say about that. We didn't have to make it, but we did. We did make it. Look, fist bump. We made it, Miss Mary. We made it, Miss Elizabeth. We made it, y'all. We made it. So all I see. And I'm more proud of myself today than I've ever been. And yeah, the struggles may not be never, ever, ever. There'll always be in life a struggle in threes. Okay, say I got a brand new job. I got the best paycheck I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay. And then I got, I finally could afford to do the things that I want to do with my life. And then this happens. That's the three. So if he don't stand up by his three, some other good stuff should be happening. I'm not saying three bad things and three good things, because then I'm changing the trajectory of how it happens. But everything happens in threes. You may get a really good job. You may actually pass your exams. Then all of a sudden something may happen while where you have this time off. Something happens, you got to get over it, and then you start all over again. That's three, ain't it? So what I say about that? Fist pump. For real. For real. Much love. Much love. For real. People think threes, like, three bad things are going to happen and three good things are going to happen. Sometimes it's good, good, bad. It's like a triangle, right? You can't have, like, sometimes God says, I'm going to go all over this triangle with you. And sometimes it's like a lottery. If you ever played the lottery, it may be good, 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 good. That's 4. But then like something like weird happens. But then like the rest of it that you have to go through, it's actually natural. It's like a growing process. And then you have something really great happen because God says, I'm proud of you. Then you have really great, 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 great. And then you have like bad, great, great. Okay, great, great. I can get through this. Okay, great, great. We all have these triangles. For real, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Don't take a triangle. Don't take a triangle as something stupid, because God says, He says, I love you like you love me. And that's like not just God, your higher power. I love you like you love me. And as long as you keep the faith in me, yeah, your triangle, as long as your triangle is spinning and I get to wake up in the morning, even if some day is not so great, and then the next 2 days is awesome, and then the next day, I'm like, I really just, I don't even understand, Jesus. And then the next day is like, this is why I did it. This is why I did it. This is why I did it. Then, okay, look, it may be like an up and down roller coaster, but I'd rather wake up Thank you. That's the great. You see, Miss Mary, you see this. Maybe one day, it's not even like a do bad. We can never do wrong in God's eyes. Have you ever, like, you have a kid, and your kid, like, I don't know, messes with your favorite plant, and they pull, like, the whole vine down, and you got to start all over again and wait for it to grow again. Because the kid just tore off everything because they didn't know no better. And then if you had to start all over again with this one plant, the wonderful thing about it is you have some days. Because God said, I ain't taking you today. Now, if you die tomorrow, I would say, fuck, I got a kid out there and I died, I'm going to be one of his angels, her angels. But if a kid messed up a plant and the plant still got a root, it can still regrow again. So that's like, yeah, you fucked up. But then it's like my plant, my job, my home, and my family, everything else is okay. So how you gonna take it? I'm just saying. Y'all said, never should have made it. I bought this plant. Oh, y'all should see it. I bought this plant. I bought all my plants. I started this one from scratch. I bought all my plants, and they all look amazing. I need to water them. But I bought a plant that, even if you didn't water it, it's still going to be there. But I still need to water it because that's his life source. And y'all, I'm not going to make that announcement. But that's what I'm saying is, how can I take its source of living? Love. Just live in love. They both kind of coincide. Live in love. If you live in hate, or you angry, or somebody did you wrong and you stay in it, it's like, ladies, y'all understand this. It's like period day and a bloody pair of jeans. There ain't no getting that, and you let it sit. There ain't no getting that stain out and you gotta throw it away and start all over again. But if you live in love, let's say as soon as you took them jeans off, you put them in some cold water and you wash them, as soon as they soaked, maybe for a few 3-4 hours, and then you wash them in a washing machine in some cold water. The stain came out. And sometimes cold water, sometimes giving something some finesse instead of washing it in hot water where the stain gonna stay. Maybe sometimes you should wash it in cold water and just be like, I ain't even worried about it. It's not saying I'm taking my feelings away from it. It's just that right now, it's just that like, the cold water is helping me not to overreact, because my initial thought is I need to put soap on this and wash it in hot water. That's my initial thought, but it don't make it right. Because if you soak your pants in some cold water and then let it soak for a couple of hours, then put it in the washing machine with your same soap and let it wash in cold water, because I ain't really worried about that. All of a sudden the stain come out, you be like, I didn't even think I could save these pants. No way. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Well, just to let you know, if you were actually trying to get a dig on me, I actually probably weigh less than you. And that's the truth. I'm literally only 145 pounds. I'm not that tubby. You want to see it? So get your ass on. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Neil. Get your ass on. Bye. For real. Like, people try to say something. Just because they saw some, I don't know what they saw. I ain't really got no breasts. I used to be like 300 pounds. This person can't say nothing to me because I did the work to get here. Don't say shit to me. Bye, bitch. For real though. For real. This is hereditary. I don't even give a shit. I will have some hereditary because my mama and my auntie, they don't got this. They're about 200 pounds overweight. I went through the work to get this, so I'm not even worried about nobody else. I'm so sorry you feel that way, though. Have a perfectly good day. Jesus. That way, you went through the work to get it. I ain't let nobody tell. Look, you can crawl up my back porch trying to tear me down. But that shit ain't gonna work. I got too much confidence for that. Too much. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth, and thank you, Miss Mary, because I did too much work. For real, I'll show you my fat pic. I did too much work to get here. And guess what? If I kept the way I was going, I would have died of diabetes. Never should have made it without you. So I don't care. Only opinion I care about is his. Fuck what you talking about? Y'all, congratulations. I'm so proud of y'all for being hard workers. You work on your body, you work on yourself, you work on your emotions, you work on your feelings, you work on all these things about yourself, and you sure don't take the time to tear somebody else down. It's just beautiful. It's a no. Better take it behind on. You came in the wrong room for that. Y'all gonna make me talk to y'all till I get to work, huh? I gotta go to the restroom. Will y'all both still be here when I get back? I'm enjoying our combo. Your husband said no. Let me tell you something. Ooh, I got something to tell you about that. I'll be right back. Man, you talking about coffee and smoking? I want a coffee right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I get one when I get to work. I'll be right back. I know people say you shouldn't wipe your hands on your pants, but I'm drying my all the way. So, Miss Mary or Miss Elizabeth, do y'all want to be a moderator? I need to get this person off my page. And if I do it, they only exit them for a few seconds. Ooh! They didn't say that. They didn't say this. They did not say this to me. Now, Miss Mary and Miss Elizabeth, give me a second. Let me put this person on straight. I got to put this person on straight. So please give me a second and please stay. But I'm about to put this person on straight. First of all, little boy, watch out, little boy. You're talking to the wrong one. The only reason why we even here in the first place is because you brought us here. Otherwise, we'd be in our own country. So what the hell are you talking about? Go back to Africa. Did you not bring us here in slave ships? Otherwise, we'd be in our own country. You brought us here. You put us in cotton fields. You wanted to slave us. So shut the fuck up before your ass get told off right quick, right now. You have no idea about history books. For real. They had us surrounded in slave ships. We were throwing up and dying because we didn't even want to leave our country. We was running. We was lying. We was trying to get away. We followed the drinking gorge. And you didn't even do shit but take us from where the fuck we was in the first place. So get the fuck on with your stupid ass. Talking about go back to Africa. You know what? You ain't even originated here. How many different cultures you from? Shut the fuck up. Stupid ass. Get an education. Oh, we do bad deeds? Is this your cause? I'm doing good right now. You coming on here talking all this hatred on my page, and I'm the one that do bad deeds? Get the fuck on. Because you sound stupid right now. Like real stupid. Like real stupid. Otherwise, we wouldn't even be here. We be in our own ass country. Doing our own ass thing. Y'all came to us. We didn't come to you. The fuck on. Off my page. Boy, you sounding stupid right now. Why don't you take your ass back to your country? Because none of us originated here. Not in America. America belongs to the Indians. Get the fuck on. And you enslaved them too. With your white ass. Don't come to my page with that shit. Stupid fucks. You better look up something in your history book before you come over here acting like, I don't like Indians as well. You don't have to like Indians. But you sure took over their country. You sure took over their country. You sure to enslave the black people here that you don't want here in the first place. You took Germans in here. You brought what is it? We're allowed to import into this country as of today. You brought what? Who built the bridges? It was the you brought all kinds of people here, and then you gonna tell us to go home as if all the foreigners of this country left, you be able to get off your fat ass and actually come over here and build these motherfucking bridges, roads, and all this shit yourself. I don't see you nowhere. Because you ain't even got a face to your name. So shut the fuck up. Now, who can be my moderator so I can get them the fuck out of here? You ain't got you don't even know your history to be talking that way. You just sound like an idiot, bruh. You brought us here. That's why we're here. That's why I'm half Indian and half black. Because you brought us here. Otherwise, I wouldn't even know the Indian culture. You remember the first Thanksgiving? Hello? Who came here? Who came to America on Thanksgiving? The Spaniards brought their behind to America, teaching the Indians how to farm. Thanksgiving, but I bet you sit your fat ass on the motherfucking table and eat the meal. Shut the fuck up. That's all I gotta say about that. No, I'm not. Then tell me your truth. Tell me your facts. Because mine is in the history books. Yours is just, I hate. All you can say is black. Who cares? So, you brought me here. Shouldn't have done that if you didn't want me here. You shouldn't have enslaved us if you didn't want me here. We shouldn't have been working your farm if you didn't want me here. We shouldn't have been picking cotton if you didn't want me here. You can take your white ass out my fucking side and get your sunburn picking your own cotton and can't wake up right in the morning. The reason why you brought me here is because we the only one can sit in the sun for hours and hours and hours at a time and not burn. If you didn't want us, shouldn't have brought me here. That's all I gotta say about that. Come. Go take your fat ass outside with your white ass. I want you to sit outside in the sun from dawn till night. And I want to see your sunburn. Because I want to see you hurt as much as we did. And that's not even the amount of pain. Because you hung us. Even though you brought us here with your ugly ass. Such an ugly person. And that's all I got to say about that. Tired of y'all white people acting like, oh, they sent Africa back to Africa. The only reason why we're here is because you brought us. Otherwise, I'd be fine. And I know I'm not ugly. Because I get hit on by more women and men than you've ever seen. And goodbye. Yes, I am. I'm exactly what you say I am. I am whatever you say I am. And if I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Slim Shady. Ooh, isn't that a white motherfucker? I think so. Boy, get your ass home. Nobody believes in racism anymore but you. Good luck with that. It's gonna get you hurt real bad. Like real bad. Keep on. It's gonna get you hurt real bad. Because you're gonna say the wrong thing to the wrong person. It's gonna get you hurt real bad. That's all I gotta say about that. Thank you, ladies. It's gonna get you hurt real bad. It's the only reason why African Americans are even in this country. What you mean? Ain't gonna tell me blacks go back to Africa. I would be in Africa if the fuck you didn't bring me here. And then there's a whole bunch of Africans trying to be on my page, trying to get here. Why? For this? You don't understand what you got to deal with when you get here. You better off where you are sometimes. Is that they got to stop doing stupid shit to make us look bad. But the ones that are here, fuck that shit. Delete all your comments. Everything you ever said. Even delete yourself. Fuck you mean? Yeah, you got reported. Yes, on this page. You got me fucked up. You know what? F you too. Have a good day. Let me show it so they can delete that. They can report this too. every time you speak, I'm going to put your ass on blast. Because you came to the wrong page. This is the page of strong, multicultural women. And we're not about to do this shit. Not with you. Fuck on. Bye. We believe in equality in this page. You got me fucked up real quick. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Mary. Pray for this man or woman or whoever this is. I ain't even got a picture on it. Because they scared. They scared. One day, you may tell us blacks. You may tell us blacks one day. But it won't be today. Today, you're retracted. Today, you're not invited. Today, you're not in it. And today, I hope you spread the same news to every other culture. Because as soon as you do it, you may not see another one. Today. Today, where's your picture at? Don't make it like some blank ass person. Put your actual photo on there so they can find you. And talking all this good shit. I don't care what they got. Look, one thing I do know. Miss Shawana, hey, baby. I'm cussing somebody out right now, Miss Shawana. Give me a second. I don't give a shit what this motherfucker want. One thing I do know is you ain't gonna come on here and tell me blacks go back to Africa. And the only reason why blacks is here is because you brought me here. The only reason why any other culture is here is because you invaded it. With your still multicultural ass. There's not one bloodline that is white in you other than the color of your skin. If you don't get your ass on, I'm going to stick my foot up your ass and show you some real shit. Don't come on here with that. And all those trollers around you know better but you. No, it wasn't lady. 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 Shawana, please don't time her out. It wasn't lady. Miss Lady is great. It was Trum Sim. It wasn't lady. It was not lady. I'm sorry, Miss Lady, if you got timed out. That was an accident. I'm so sorry, sweet baby. I'm so sorry. It was Trim Sim. Come on here talking all that shit. Miss Lady is definitely a supporter. I'm so sorry, Miss Lady. Please stay here until your timeout is up, please. It wasn't lady. It was Trim Sim. One talking about, I'll tell you blacks one day. Trim Sim. Sorry, she all right. Leave Miss Lady alone. Come on, Miss Joanna. I love you, baby. But it ain't her. It's not her. It's not her. It was Trim Sim. And if Miss Lady, she is good. She good. She good. Okay. It was that Trim Sim motherfucker talking about, if you read all the chats above it, I had to cuss this motherfucker out. Talking about blacks should go back to Africa. We wouldn't even be here if you didn't bring us here. We'd be in our own country. All right. Thank you, Miss Lady. I'm so sorry. Put Trim Sim in timeout. And if you can, delete his chats and like report him, please. That's why I love my bluebirds. I love my bluebirds. I love my bluebirds. I miss you, Miss Joanna. I do. We ain't talked in a minute. You need to be on my line real quick. You know you got my phone number. But no, y'all ain't about to do me. Y'all have no idea about cultural history. I'm an 80s baby, and an early 80s baby. Matter of fact, my mother worked the cotton fields, but she worked for pay. But my great-grandmother, she worked for free. So all I gotta say is, get the fuck on with that bullshit. I'm an early 80 baby. I was born in 1982. And everything happened in the 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s. My family lived through. And the only reason why we even had to live through anything when my ancestors are kings and queens is the only reason why we here. Otherwise, get your unamazing ass on with your big ass mouth and ain't done nothing strong but cause war. Lord, please help me. Let me calm down. I just say this motherfucker out because I am so mad right now. Somebody can't keep coming on my page with that shit. Nuh-uh. I ain't gonna use this. I'm gonna use the dragon sage. People gonna have to stop coming on my page with this shit. And if you were so bad, you be preaching that shit on your own page. And maybe there'll be like 2 people that listen. Because nobody believes in racism anymore. No one does. As much as you need me, as we still need each other. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been picking cotton. And you sure wouldn't have left us your farmland, the white folks. This is why half of America is owned by black folks that signed X's and O's and didn't understand the deeds that they were signing. Excuse me? And then African Americans go back and claim their land, and then you get mad at it. Excuse me? And watch your mouth, little boy. Because you're playing with the wrong one. Even though it didn't seem like I was paying attention, I was paying a whole lot of attention. I watched Roots, bitch. $5:33 on the clock. The number of change, and you just wrote 333. Thank you, Mr. Wana. It is literally 5:33 on the clock. I just came on out of like some dumb stuff. Like not some dumb stuff. I really just wanted to read. 5:33 on the clock, and you just wrote 333. 6:33 on your clock too. Thank you. Don't listen. Do not ever listen to hatred. Because hate is wrong. Ever. Canadian time. I know, Miss Elizabeth. Thank you for still being here. I know what you're saying. I'll see you. You want to be a moderator? I see what you're saying, though. Point is, a united front always comes against evil. This little fucking person. That's why I said, y'all, hold on. Because I'm going to cuss him out real quick. I will cuss him out real quick. But Okay, you know, I'm trying. Y'all see me trying to. But when I get into my element of trying to tell somebody off, and I know he gone, because, look, the devil can't stay in the angel's house. Devil can't stay in the angel house. And that was absolutely transcendent. Because not only did I change him being here, but I changed us. We are united. I don't give a fuck where the fuck you from. This is a united front. No more kids like Donald Trump tried to do to us. Separate Mexican families, Mexican mothers and fathers from their children. Send them to south of the border and put them in cages. No more shit. No more shit. And if you shit on me, it's going to be a war. And that's all I got to say about that. Because you ain't taking me from my children. If you let me in, and I've been living here for years, and just because you found I'm an immigrant, you about to put me in cages, separate me from my children, and even still some of those children haven't even found their mamas and daddies. What happened to them? What's the secret behind that? Because if my mama and daddy was still alive, they'd be looking for me. Why were we separated? Why? Because I was born here and they weren't? Excuse me. You wasn't here in the beginning, sweet love. I'm so sorry that you weren't, but you were not here. I wouldn't tell anybody my Mars sign. More than likely, I wouldn't tell anybody my Mars sign. But it's not about my Mars sign. It's about my rising. And also my fortune. That's what my energy. And I'm a Sagittarian through and through. I got 6 or 7 Sagittarian signs in my chart. Just to let you know. Find them if you want to. I'm an advocate. And I will be an advocate for the rest of my life. Even if I have nothing, or even if I have everything, I'll be an advocate for the rest of my life. Y'all are amazing. Libras and Virgos, I gotta tell you, at first I had like a thing with like Libras, and because my mama's a Libra, but I believe in y'all because my home of house and family, friends, work, all those, that's in Libra. My home life is in Libra. And I understand how y'all need your peace. Peace makes everything. Virgo, I understand how you need like that space of just kind of just being yourself, just staying home and not doing all that chaos. Virgos and Libras are a lot alike. They hate chaos. They'll run from chaos, from anything ever. Honestly, I will do a reading, but I have a thing. You can subscribe for a reading. I'm only taking subscribers for readings. And my subscribers, they get free readings. But Virgos and Libras, I get y'all. Because I have a Virgo placement that I don't mind not going out. Even though my Sagittarian want to. I mean, she really wants to. She like acting a fool right now. I gotta be like, stop. Because I would prefer to just be honest with myself and say, now is not the right time. And when it's time for you to move, God, source, universe will tell you. I know I just want you to know, and I want you to know, I don't know, let me see, my glasses are just, is it L? Valdishi. One thing I have to say about that is, if you're not loyal to what you believe in, you can't ask God, Spirit, Universe, or any card to tell you the truth. What you believe in is as much as what you're going to abandon. And if you abandon God, Source, Universe, after they send you a message, it will not upstand. That's why I love my subscribers, because they are very loyal. And loyalty to God, Source, Universe, tell me one time, your higher power, whatever you believe in, I call my God, God. However, whatever you believe in, if you weren't loyal to it, they ain't got a wish to grant you. And that's all I have to say about that. Miss Shawana, you still here, baby? I know Librans are like that, and so are Virgos. They are very homebody. Until when they go out, they go out. But Librans, they'll go home early. Virgos, they stay until the end of the night. Just like a Sagittarian. But I have like a lot of Virgo, Sagittarian, Libra in me. So I know exactly, like sometimes I'll be going out. I say, damn, I'm really having fun. I want to end the night. I always look, I'm trying to tell you, Librans go home early. They be like, ooh, I yawned. I got to go home. Even got to sit underneath their blanket until they fall asleep. And they ain't asleep yet. Yes, they are. Stop, Shawana. I love me some Shawana, but she a hard. Shawana from the streets. I'm from the streets too, so I love me some Shawana. It's kind of like that. Sometimes I will blow the streets to play my own guitar, or come home and listen to my own music. Like I'm sometimes like that. Like if I'm at a club and it just don't, it's 5:44 on the clock. If it don't, I'll come home and just be like, turn on my own favorite music and play guitar to it. Or turn on my own beats and sing some music to my own stuff. And then sometimes, like, that's why I say a lot of Virgo is like, I don't mind coming home. I really don't. But one thing I can say is, I do mind not having fun. Thank you, Miss Shawana. I love you, baby. One thing I do mind is not having fun. So as long as it's fun, it's okay, but I won't have nothing to say, but not everything is about problems. Sometimes it's about getting over them. Thank you. Hey, yes, Elizabeth. I love you, sweet baby. And Miss Elizabeth, she been standing around too though. Miss Shawana want my bluebirds. I love my bluebirds, for real. You see my bluebirds, they will come in and wreck shop. I ain't gonna lie. My bluebirds are so protective, and I love them. I love them for that, for real. It make me want to cry. I love my bluebirds. I do. They be like my moderators. No, they're my bluebirds. They're not just moderators. I talk to my bluebirds on the daily, if I can. If I can't, it's because I work too much and I'm like asleep. They my bluebirds. I don't call them moderators. They're my bluebirds. I love my bluebirds. I really do. And you know what? Because they send a message to me and I send a message to them and they send a message right back. I love my bluebirds. I really do. Like, if I get off this chat early enough, I'm about to text Mr. Juan and say, what you doing, sexy? I love my bluebirds. By the way, I'm a lesbian. If you don't get it, fuck off. I love my women. I love my baby mamas. I never let them go. No, we are in Miss Bluebird and we are in a no snow zone half the time. I do too. You know what? When it snowed down here, I almost got me some skis and shit. But it hardly ever snows down here, so I would have skis in my closet that like hardly ever happen. It snowed once in the last 10 years. Last 20 years. One time in the last 20 years. You got the best of both worlds. It's just this. We're not down here in Texas. And I'll tell you where I'm at, Texas. Down here in Texas, we don't get as much snow because we're north of the equator, but south of the border. North of the equator and north of the border, but south of the snow. So we don't get snow here. Yeah, I'm just like you, Miss Elizabeth. Y'all all want to come visit me in Texas. All my exes live in Texas. I get it. Oh, y'all gonna make me late to work, but I'm gonna still be late to work because you know what? I got 2 10-hour shifts tomorrow and the next day. I'm trying to choke up. And I'm gonna tell my boss I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna call him, text him now. So text him now. No, I'm not gonna text him now because if I'm gonna be late and I'm up before the time I'm supposed to be in there, it don't make no sense. I just love being with y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I might tell him I'm sick and not going at all. Oh, that sounds sexy, don't it? Look, my eyebrow just raised up. It really does. I really just kind of wanted to stay online with y'all. I really just want to stay online with y'all. I'm going to text him right now. Okay. Get your coffee refill. You have one of those single cup coffee things, huh? I have one of those too. Valdanshi. Valdanhi. You came on here asking me, you didn't even say hi, how are you doing? Or ask, or even talk to the rest of the group. You just came on here selfishly asking a question. So as selfishly as you asked, your first response is as selfish as your December is going to be. And that's all I gotta say about that. You didn't even say hi or nothing to the group or nothing. So as selfish as you have been, as selfish as you're going to get. Not everything is about you. If you're asking if other people are going to do something for you, it's exactly what you're going to get. Selfish. I miss Elizabeth, baby. Shawana, you still here, sweet baby? I love my bluebirds. I really love when my bluebirds are here. Ah, sweet baby. Are you gonna come down for my birthday? You know I'm inviting all my bluebirds to be here for my birthday, though. Every bluebird has asked me to come where they are, but I want y'all to come down here. So okay, I want to have like an entire giant party. Elizabeth, if you want to be a bluebird, let me know. I'm gonna hide that message. But if you ain't crazy, you can be crazy up in my shit. I'm crazy as fuck too. Okay, you can be a bluebird. All right, Elizabeth. I asked you if you wanted to be one earlier before Miss Shawana came on. On my bluebirds, I really want to come down here for my birthday. For real. I may only have a 1-bedroom apartment, but shit, we can overtake a hotel. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. All you need is a flight and the hotel. I would find somebody to fucking pay for the rest of the drink. You don't need a bed and a bag. You don't need a bed and a bag. Where I stay, they have roll-out couch. They have like the couches with a bed in it. Like you can fit like 5 people in like a 1-bedroom. Like you don't gotta do that. You got something. What you got planned? See, that's the scary thing. I be like scared, like, what okay. What you gonna do? What you about to do? For real, like you can rent a suite and they got a living room with the TV and then they got the bedroom with the TV. Miss Shawana sleeping with me. We are Miss Shawana and okay. We might have to share a bed, so it's gonna be Miss Shawana, me, and it's gonna be Miss Francis. And then you have to have a bed, 5 people. And then if there's any more than that, we're gonna have to rent another room. Oh my God. You know what, Miss Shawana? I didn't even think about that. Excuse me. It's either red and black or red and gold. That's my colors. I do red. Red, black, red, gold, red, white. That will do. I'm a red person though. Okay. Y'all making me make plans. I ain't even thought about all this. Like my stomach is grumbling. Because I was just like, ooh, red and black. Look at this. Y'all look at this. Okay, so we're doing red and black and we'll do red, black, and white. Red and gold sound good as fuck, don't it? Let's do that. I'm gonna go with you, Miss Shawana, because you got the style, the mix. So we're gonna do red and gold. I have to figure out where I'm gonna place a venue. I hope, because I haven't been out in a long time, y'all. I've been working so much at like a 9 to 5 or such, and then I've been staying home because I'm on a whole nother issue. But I'm hoping I can work out a venue, and if I can work out a venue, I want to like have a section for us, so that I'll pay for. You'll be my date. But sleep alone. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. I may go to the club and I may meet many women, but I go home alone. I'm okay with that. Like more than okay. Like a 6-set. I'm okay with that. I don't want all the other women to get jealous. I think I'm gonna have like 3 dates. I want like 3 dates. I want to be like surrounded by ladies. And then, you know what? I know this is crazy, but I mean, for real, that's my dream birthday. Like, I have a bunch of women just be like right cheering. And all the dude can do is look at me and say, man, come on, B. Let's go on in. That's my dream date. I don't know why. It's crazy, but not in like a bad way. Because it's not like I plan on sleeping with everybody. It's just that for my birthday, I just want... This is so stupid. But y'all, this is my 40th birthday. So for once, can I please get my dream? I want to bring as many women as I can in one club, and all they can do is just say, come on, B, just go on in. Like that. That's like my dream birthday. That's what I'm saying. You have 4 on your 22nd birthday. I want more than 4. I want like a group. And I know this sounds crazy, but it would be so much fun. Y'all have no idea. But I got like a couple of mains. I got like 2 mains on each arm, and like the rest of y'all are straight, so I don't even understand why y'all tripping. Like 2 mains on each arm. I ain't worried about partners. These ladies can have a man, because it's not like that. That's the point. I said I'm not trying to juke them out of their man. The point is to have fun. I want to have fun on some silly shit. Does that make sense? Can I have fun on some silly shit? Yeah, okay, I get it. I reread it. You're right. Like, just have fun on some silly shit. You ain't coming down here, all the way down where I'm at. Let me take you everywhere I know. Everywhere, which I know everywhere. And then wherever you go, you go. But I just want like, it's my 40th birthday. And on top of that, you know, somebody pinned some hundreds on me so that I can just have some pins on my body. And then everybody else in the club gonna join because they know exactly who I am. But I just want such a large group of women to just be behind me that there ain't no way we can't get in. Even we could go have dinner. If you here the night before, we'll have dinner the night before. I'll pay for it. But it would be so much fun. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Am I being like a narcissist? Well, I have a little bit of narcissism for my goddamn birthday. It's my birthday. And 9 times out of 10, I spend time online helping others. Who left? Can I get a thumbs up for who's still here while I use the restroom? Miss Shawana, I know you still here. Can you hold down the 4 for me? Just ask them for a thumbs up and then put a thumbs up for whoever's still here. Thank you, sweet baby. I don't want to sleep with nobody, woman. It would like make me smile so big to have all you here for my birthday. All right, I'll be right back, sweet baby. And I would be honest, I would like literally pay all the money I have for everybody to be driven. I'm sorry, y'all. My hands are still wet. To be driven from the airport to the hotel in a Hummervee. Or like, one of those long, extra long, I don't know, limos. But I don't want y'all to think I'm not trying to treat y'all special, but I also want, you need a website for what? I build websites. Oh, I need a website. I know I need a website. It's just that at this very moment, I don't have time. At this very moment. All right, Swana. Thank you, baby. I'll see you soon. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth, for still being here. But at this very moment, I don't have time to build my own website. I build websites. It's not even that. It's just that at this very moment, it's like, y'all, last night, I didn't get home till 6 o'clock p.m. It's 6 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. And it wasn't even 6 o'clock. It was like 6:30. As soon as I sat here for like 30 minutes and just be like, let me rest. Because when I give my energy to my job, and then I come back home, I sit for 30 to 45 minutes to an hour or two. Well, I sit for 30 minutes. I talk to somebody on the phone. Then I come back and then I do readings. It's like I don't have any energy left. I suck every energy out of me that I have. That's my shit. All right, one more thumbs up if you're still here so I can know who I'm talking to. If I don't get no thumbs up, I'm gonna go get it right or get it tight. I went to the restroom and y'all left that quick. Well, I mean, I don't mind. I'm not even laughing. I'm laughing at that, but I'm not laughing at it. I'll see y'all soon. I'm about to go get it right to get it tight, which means I'm a mean one, Mr. Wrench. I really don't want to go to work today, so I text my boss. I know he got it because it's the weekend, but he's probably acting like an ass because no one calls in on the weekend, which means either he's going to have to come in or he has to find somebody to cover the shift. So like I say, but I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just trying to be, like there's a situation in which you kind of use to your advantage. Is that fucked up? Is that like is that like unangelic? Nobody want to answer that question. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta go put some ice in my cup, but I ain't going to work today. Y'all, I don't lie, like I've been working so hard lately, and he puts my ass to work because I'm the only one that will do it. So I've been working so hard lately. And you can ask Miss Francis because Miss Francis be calling me at work, and she be seeing what I'm doing. She's like, "Fuck your boss." But I've been working so hard lately. I can't take everything. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow, for the next 3 days, I do have to do 10-hour shifts. I get it, to make my paper, but I ain't going in today. It's just too much. Tomorrow, I got to be up at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. 5 a.m. to get off by 4 tomorrow. Oh, snap. I told him tomorrow I work till 6. So I got to get up at 4 a.m. to work till 6 p.m. And then the day after, I got to get up at 5 a.m. to work until the end of my shift. And then the day after, I got to work at my normal scheduled program just to get my overtime that I need. I mean, they pay like really well overtime over here. I don't know what overtime is. What's up? For my city. That's all I gotta say about that. Just for me to have off today, I gotta make up all these hours, which is a whole 8-hour shift. But he's asleep right now. He ain't got the message. But he'll be mad as hell. But you'll get the message. I'm not going in today, y'all. I need some rest. I'm gonna stay home all day. They said you hear me, no one. But at the same time, when I work my butt behind off. So you good, Shawana. I love you, baby. For the meantime, I'm just taking moment by moment. Shawana, guess what? All that drama I was doing about African Americans and how people are racist. Who's bipolar, me or you? You bipolar and I'm bipolar. Because you know what? We all got a little bipolar in us. You ever had somebody so mad you just switch up? Make you so mad you just switch up. Look at this, like land and sea. I wish I could see these photos I'm seeing. But I read from even photos. It's not so early it's not so, as early here. Miss Francis just showed up. Good morning, grand rising, sweet lady. I don't like to use good morning because I feel like morning is a sad thing. But grand rising, sweet lady, how you doing? All my bluebirds. So you missed the bluebird meeting about coming to Texas for my B-Day. You hungover? I'm not even going to work because I'm hungover and I'm still drinking. I drank to get over my hangover and then I haven't stopped. So I'm not even going there. If I were to go to work, I'd have to walk to work or call an Uber. It might be worth it to just call it Uber. But my ideal is, I miss y'all so much, I just kind of don't want to go. I miss y'all so much. I just don't want to go. For real. That's the truth. I just don't want to. I'm not going to date. I'm not going to date. Since 2 a.m. and I got on here about 3. Wait, it's been 2 hours. And it's 6 right now. I got on here about 4. Truth. But a little after 4. I know I couldn't, once I woke up and I went to the restroom, I couldn't sleep. And I tried to just have one little cup of wine, because one little cup of wine put me back to sleep. And then everybody kept asking questions. I was like, this is a sponsor, how far I must go. And I just got my bluebirds. Hey, babies. I got my bluebirds on, and then now I'm really not going to go to sleep. I'm not. I love my bluebirds. I love my baby mamas. I never let them go. Shawana said she coming. Are you coming, Miss Francis? I told y'all my birthday wish. But I'll reiterate if you weren't here to hear it. Miss Francis, I know you're not gonna you will rewind, but if you don't want to, I'll tell you straight to your face. I'll tell you what my birthday wish is. I ain't gonna lie. I'll tell you for real though. I'll tell you. Oh, I got my necklace back, Miss Francis. Look. I told you I got my phoenix. It's my phoenix. I keep close to my heart. It's my baby. And it's not very big, but it's my phoenix. All right, don't worry about it, Miss Joanna. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about nothing. I know you cook me your food. Cook your food. Lady T, can I get a general? You put on, I'm so sorry. And you know what? I know, sweet baby. So, oh my God. And here comes a troll right behind you. Oh, you said divine soul. I'm sorry. I read the devil part. Excuse me, Miss Divine Soul. Miss Divine Soul, please say hi to the room because that's one of my requirements is ultimate respect. And I just come in here and ask about just you. Please and thank you. Because it's like saying everybody in this chat room and then I know how other people run their chat room. That's not how I run mine. Say hi to the room. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, Divine Soul. Lady T came hours ago and she got put on timeout on accident. So I'm gonna read Miss Lady T first, and then I will read you next. Is that okay with you? If not, I can't help that because it's order of operation, sweet love. And yeah, order of operation. Just because you come in don't mean you got an automatic reading because there's a whole, it's a line. There's a line, it's a line. That's the line. But I do got you though. Lady T, she accidentally got put on timeout for 300 minutes. So I really accidentally. So I really got to do her reading because she asked me for her reading at like 5 a.m. And she got put on timeout on accident. So please have some patience. But Miss Divine Soul, I got you, sweet love. All right, Lady T. Your general. Y'all, I need some new cards, y'all. But I want the same deck and new cards. Does that make any sense? I'm such a creature of habit. So your card says, so far you're with somebody that you refuse to give your pinnacle to. You're not even sure if you should give them the good. And you sure don't want them to give them the your loving heart. And for it came out like this. I put it on the table. And I'll show you it. That's how I fell on the floor. That's how I fell on the floor. But if you like read it, like if you read it the way I read it, it would look like this. So, and this is not even in the upright. This is in the reverse. This was pointed this way. And this was pointed this way. So, you're not sure you should invest in somebody. You're a little bit worried about it. However, it's like a this way, that way, because I think you gave him the chanchona lady part. Or you're thinking about it. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Or you did give him the lady part. It's saying, but it's saying in reverse, it's saying, what is it? Is this true love? After you gave him the lady part, it's too late to think about true love. Like, for real. That's what the message I've been telling you. What I'm been told to tell you. Because it says, let me get back to shuffling. The shuffling has been working really well for me. Even if it ends up your lady part, like chastity belt. So maybe like when y'all went on a date, and then not just lady parts, not just like this part, but more affection than maybe more, a little more affection than you thought you should give a person that you just don't know about. Like, I really like you, but you just don't know about it. Or I really, yeah, we could date again. And it's like you empty promise them. Let me put it like that. If you didn't give them the lady part, you empty promised them with the Page of Wands in reverse. Well, maybe they have the Page of Wands. You have is one of y'all an Aries, Leo, Sag? Let me see. You have the Ace of Cups. I'm gonna shuffle these 2 cards and see how they come out. These 4 cards, I think it's 5 or 6. Oh, I can't shuffle them like that. Spirit said no, not like that. It's because it wouldn't come out. Yeah, you're right. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So in the upright. So you don't see them in that way. I'm not working today, Miss Shawana. I'm staying home. I don't care what my boss say. I'm staying home. I told him I'm sick. I'll make up my hours anywhere I got to. But I want to hang out with y'all today. For real. So, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Even though this person wants to really be with you, they really do. It says, right. It says, Because you have the Six of Swords. This is why I say they really do want to be with you. But it's the crossing energy. But you looking at like another situation that you got going on. The Five of Cups in reverse. And this situation actually is like tripping you out, keeping you up at night, make your brain kind of wonder all the damn time, even though that person isn't showing up in your life the way they should, or at least the way you think that they should. But this Page of Pentacles and upright, you went from the Ace of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles and upright. Maybe you shouldn't underestimate what is showing up in your life. Temperance. And be patient, because you need time yourself to heal from what happened to you prior to this situation. Otherwise, you're just going to keep dragging on that same energy. Four of Wands in reverse. You're going to keep dragging on that same energy that you received when y'all were together or before you met them. They're saying you don't want no, this in the upright is like some sneaky shit. If you don't want to get hurt, you don't want to get hurt, what, Spirit? Then stop being indifferent to God's gift. And his gift is for you to have time to heal. The Lover's card. That person may actually be really good for you. But if you fight it, the Five of Wands, then you're going to fuck up your own brand new beginning by thinking that somebody else is going to treat you the same as the last one, the Ace of Wands. Or they're just for sex. Either way, you're going to treat this situation like you treat every other one. And if I were you, I would take a breath and give this Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn a chance. Otherwise, you're going to fuck it up. And you can't blame them when shit get fucked up if I'm telling you ahead of time and you still do the inner child issues. But you have a chance to not do that at all and save it all. You, them, the relationship, your family ties, your inner childhood woundings, from what your family taught you to change what you actually did. This is 2022. This is not 1950, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000. This is 2022. You have a chance to change some things, or you can change anything you want to. So let me say about that. So we're at, I'm so sorry, and thank you very much, Miss Lady T. So you can change anything you want to. That means Jesus. Let me make it even clearer. You can sit there and dwell on this situation, that situation. When my mama said, my daddy said, my sister said, my brother said. You can dwell on what happened when you was a child. You can dwell on what happened a year ago. The point is, it's been a year from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, and this is 2022. You can either move past it, or you can spend another year dwelling on the past. Or you can just let the past go and focus on the new. What can happen next? You don't always have to focus on what happened last to create a better future. If I don't know where I came from, I don't know where I'm going. The point is that you get through the trials and tribulations of where you came from. That's the emotional part in between where I'm going. I gotta fix my emotional problems from where I came from in order to understand that where I'm going is a new beginning. Is that clearer? There'll be a lot of heartbreak in this world, baby. There'll be a lot of heartbreak in this world. A lot of you live on Earth. You're not a celestial being where you live on Earth. And so living on Earth, you have to consider there's other people here too, and they are surely not as advanced as you in their healing. And then some people, they know not what they do. That's why they call it a childish mind. Being a man child, a grown-ass person with nothing to offer. So, that being said, you should look at yourself and say, what do I want? And if you want to continue on the same pattern and repeat the same cycle over and over again, you keep wishing that you were with him, but it's all in my head. I keep talking. If it's all in your head, then... And they ain't even took a second to reach out, talk back to you, none of that. Let me tell you something. Work on yourself, because that's where God is trying to tell you and lead you to where the issue is that it's not being careless, it's just being careful with yourself. And I'll leave it at that. Thank you, Miss Lady. I appreciate you so much for coming. Thank you, Lady Tay. I appreciate you. I'm sorry, Lady T. Thank you so much for coming. So, Lady T, if it's been that long, it's all in my head. I keep thinking over and over again. I keep thinking, wishing he that I was with him. And it hurts so bad, but it's all in my head. It may hurt that you're not with him, but you ain't supposed to be. And that's the most hurtful part you have to get through. I ain't gonna lie. Because it's all in my head. While they out there living their life, it's all in your head. You keep thinking over and over again. Don't let nobody treat you like that. You ain't trash. You're the most beautiful thing on my mantle. So always think about it like that. Do I need to repeat my question? Yes. because I don't want to scroll up to do it again. Are any of my bluebirds still in here? First of all, Divine Soul, I know who R is because your original name was not Divine Soul, was it? And the reason, okay, and then on top of that, everybody has like this initial R, which makes it even harder to understand each individual. We did talk about this because most people just put their name down. The reason why you're saying his name is Raul. The reason why you are still dealing, and I'm going to put my cards down for this. The reason why you're still dealing in the same situation is because it's like saying, I'm going to break up with you because I can't stand this no more. And then you break up with him. But then he call you and say, I'm sorry, my baby. I love you. And then he come right back in the same attitude he's had since he left. And you have the same attitude since he left. So you keep repeating the same cycle over and over again because nobody's changing their mind. And nobody will give it time. And that's exactly why. And when time passes, which you're really afraid of, because you're scared that if you leave him out there for entirely too long, he will find somebody else. Well, what if he does? What if you leave him out there for 5 seconds and he finds somebody else? What if you leave it out there for 10 minutes and he finds somebody else? What if you leave him out there for a decade and he finds somebody else? The point is, the dynamic between the two of you, it ain't working out. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a separation. It would be a marriage. I didn't say he found somebody else. I said, what if? Like, imagination. Oh, God, Jesus. Don't put words in my mouth. At all and ever. What I said was, you can leave a person alone for 5 seconds, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 6 months, a year. And yes, they have the ability to find someone else in the stage of being single. Also, so do you. In those same seconds, minutes, hours, days, years. But as long as you're focused on him, he think he like King Dingaling. And as long as he's King Dingaling in your life, you ain't gonna never find somebody, and he will surely will. He most surely will. Because the dynamic between you two is very argumentative. Y'all keep arguing with each other. You can't stay with him and he can't stay with you. So let it go. And let the Lord do his work. God said, he said, if you love something, let it go. If it come back, it's yours. But not necessarily when it comes to a man. It's because a man come back don't mean if they come back different. But that means you have to change too. You can't expect somebody to change and sit there with your toes tapped. You want to change too, because ain't nobody gonna want to deal with your shit either. Y'all both gotta change. And if that's not willing to happen, you need to garage that shit. And when it's supposed to happen, it will. If it is supposed to happen. Otherwise, he may find his own love and you may find yours. If you stop dick riding the whole dude. It's a whole man. Stop dick riding. For real. Like, for real, know your worth. Shoot, god dang. Just because you slept with him that doesn't make him yours. How many people in this world know that? Just because I put my persona on your persona don't mean it makes you mine or me yours. That was sex for one good night. But it takes a whole commitment to make a relationship, which is something y'all don't have. And I'll leave it at that. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting a little irritated because I get the same questions over and over again, but I don't want to tell people things like this direct like that. But the truth is the truth. Y'all don't have no commitment. You don't commit to him and he don't commit to you. Because I'm sure if I was accurate, you left this relationship a few times. He left this relationship a few times. And ain't nobody really sticking with it. And saying, I don't want nobody else. So can you please? Twinkle Love, you can post your question and thank you for coming back. I think you're a comeback. Are you one of these people? Or is it like a relative or something? And I'm talking to you, Twinkle. Are you one of these people? You're very welcome, sweet love. Nantan or Vankash. Are you one of these people? Twinkle. Are you Nantan or Vankash? Are you one of these people? Are you talking about the relationship that someone else has so that you can get in? Twinkle. Okay. Twinkle, give me 1 second, okay? Because I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this reading with Divine Soul, and I'm gonna end it at that. Everything I've said is focused on you, Divine Soul. The point is, you don't get it because it's not what you want to hear. But when it happens to you, that you actually have to get it, it will happen. Either way. That's all I gotta say. Is that, look, this is a focus. I'm trying to get you to focus and stop trying to think that things don't pertain to you. And they pertain to everyone. If that motherfucker ain't in your life, and you keep having to fight with the same person, and he come in and he fight with you and he leave, come in, fight with you and he leave, That's the issue. Is that he's just trying to get what he wants, no matter what. And you giving it to him. The fight, the issue, the problems. Just to go out and sleep with some Facebook hoe. Come back, be with you again, fight issue problems. Some people just have that. Scorpios have that bad. So it's up to you. Now I have to move on, Miss Divine Soul, and I'm so sorry, sweet baby. But if you have anything very specific and not like so vague in what you want to talk about, I'll be more than happy to answer. All right, Twinkle, I'm on you. Twinkle, because my cards don't lie. They just really don't. Twinkle, you still here? Okay. That's why I don't like when it says my chat line says 0 people, because there are people in here. I don't listen to it. Page of Swords. It say cut that shit off. The 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. It says you'll be better off making your own stuff, making your own money, making your own life, making your own shit than somebody's being greedy with you in the first place. I don't know if that's Divine Soul's reading or if it's yours. But somebody like really making a whole lot of money, but holding it to themselves and ain't telling you about it, which is why they're telling you to cut it off. Because it's not like an irritating thing. The 10 of Wands. It's not like just irritating, but it's blocking your happiness and making you juggle what you have to make them happy or them have to make you happy. Chariot card. Queen of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Only if y'all come to a one-to-one agreement, an understanding that we're in this together. The juggling card. We're in this together. That means sometimes I may have it and sometimes you may not. Sometimes you may have it and sometimes I may not. But the point is, we're doing it together. But as long as they keep you bound up, or as long as you keep them bound up, shit's not gonna work. I'm not saying give them everything, because that's dumb as fuck. Keep something to yourself. Or keep something to yourself. Even if or whether that person has to juggle more, they have more than they're saying they do. Sun card. If you keep something to yourself, you'll be much more happy. And there'll be much more love. You can't give somebody everything and all of you. Period and point blank. 6:55 on the clock. You just can't do that. You have to give someone you have to let someone know what you expect. Closed mouth, don't get fed. What I gotta say about that? No, I didn't say that. I didn't say the relationship has no future. I said there's an inequality imbalance. I didn't say it had no future. Only way it has no future is if you're the one on the latter end of the stick. I just said the relationship has no balance. and you need to balance it out. If you give them more sex and want that person more than they acting like they want you, well, see what happens if you scroll back a little bit on each end of the spectrum. No, we're not going to meet at my house. We're going to meet at a hotel. See if they meet you 50-50. No, we're not going to drive my car. We're going to drive yours. See if they meet you 50-50. Doesn't mean my reading is wrong. I promise you. Even if you're unemployed, a man is supposed to go out and try before a woman steps a toe into. A man is supposed to be the land, something that a woman can rely on before a woman steps a toe in the water. The star card. And when a woman steps a toe in the water, the man is supposed to encourage the woman to be a part of. But you're not gonna, of course, work for a man that is not working for himself. You just don't see any value in it. And you don't need me to tell you that. You already know it. You don't see the value in it. You both are not going anywhere fast. Thank you. You're going nowhere fast. Thank you. If you both don't have a job and it takes money to get an apartment, money to get rent, money to pay a car, money to get anything, money to grow, it takes money to get to where you got to go, because that's the way economy works. And if you both don't have a job, you both are going nowhere fast. So it's not a question for me, it's a question for you. Are you going to keep going down the same trajectory? And that's what I have to say about that. So who gonna step up? And if you step up as a woman by yourself, then you need to live by yourself, because you ain't got a man. You got a man, you got a boy child. Somebody who's grown up by somebody taking care of them. And that's the difference. And that's the truth. Logic Tarot. Is anybody next? Miss Shawana, did you leave? I'm expecting a text, woman. Give me 1 second. I got to the restroom. So I guess that's kind of my point, is that but also in the other aspect of woman to man is that there's like two kind of women. There's like a woman that's like, if you with it, you with it. If she with it, if she with it. If she ain't, she ain't. If she with it, she with it. But if she ain't, she ain't. That's called like having one foot in the door and one foot out. If the woman ain't with it, she ain't with it. Is what it is. If a man ain't with it, he just ain't with it. Is what it is. If he is, it is what it is. A man will show you, a woman will show you if they're with it. And not in like I don't know how I feel, but I'm gonna do it anyway kind of way. But in a, I know how I feel. And I'm trying to check myself real quick kind of way. So understand that there's all kinds of different dynamics of a situation. Like any situation could go any kind of way. This is not Chucky. This is not child's play. The point is, in your hardest of times and in your worst of days, are you all gonna be willing to work on it, with it, to do it another day? They say relationships like that. I'm just saying, if it's abusive, if it's this, if it's that, I'm saying, of course, consider that. I was in a relationship that's like, it was abusive, very abusive, for many years. Then, as least abusive I tried to be, which I was verbally abusive, I can't even lie. I was in a relationship that it was like emotionally and physically. It's like having somebody say all the right things, and physically and emotionally. When it would involve sex, all the right things were said. But when it involves actually committing to something and being loved and working on healing, those things just kind of faded off, the good parts. And it just became more trouble until the trouble kind of got out of hand. So the problem was I wasn't willing to fix what someone else did, but I was willing to say, maybe you should get over it, which was hurtful words to someone who was trying to understand why it happened in the first place. So all I can say is, this happens. You're not wrong. You're not right. But as far as Ace of Wands, the Hierophant goes in Logic Tarot, if you were on the ladder of his side and just trying to accept someone for who they are, then congratulations. But if you were on the further other side and trying to make somebody feel as if they are shit so you can go back to your ex, or make room for it, or keep it open or validated, knowing it wasn't right in the first place, well, congratulations. It doesn't matter if you believe what I believe. Experience will show you that. We don't need to agree. Experience is right there in front of your face. And if my defense bothered you or them, let's put it like this. If your defense bothered you or them, because there was no actuality, fact, realism, and what you were trying to create, then I guess, and I suppose, it's supposed to be this way. This is Ace of Wands, the Hierophant. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you soon. This is Logic Tarot. Thank you for joining Logic Tarot. I will see you soon. But for now, I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to bed. Coming back when I can join again. Much love to you.